Hi guys, Azure Ace here and welcome back to another installment to my Kingdom Hearts Lore 101 series. First of all, before I get into the topic behind this video, I would just like to thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. I know I should have done this video so long ago because I'm already at like 109 subscribers now, but I had a lot of things going on in my personal life, so I had to kind of postpone this video. But it honestly means the world to me, and I wouldn't have gotten here without the support of all you guys, the Azure Army, and will continue to grow in the future, hopefully, so I cannot wait to see what's in store for all of us. So let's keep on pushing for that, everyone. Again, thank you all so much. But now for the topic. I won't actually be doing the normal Lore 101 video today. Today's video will be a lot more laid back. I'm not going to be firing facts at you all. I'm not going to be clearing up misconceptions. On today's Kingdom Hearts Lore 101, as a coincidental 10th episode of the series, I'll be giving you guys my story on how I came to love Kingdom Hearts as my favourite game series of all time. I won't be talking about all of the games, as some of them aren't as influential as the others. The three games that I'll be talking about in this video though are Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. But I digress. Grab your Keyblades and get ready because it's time to dive into the heart of this video. So to begin with this video, I'll just get the basic stuff out of the way first. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts for around about 13-14 years of my life now. So I was 3 when I first started playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and now I'm 16, almost 17 in 2 months. That must sound kinda odd, but yeah, I actually started playing it as a 3-year-old. Kingdom Hearts was the first game I ever set my hands on, which I guess is part of the reason why it stuck with me all these years. I was bought this game by my parents, as my parents thought that, you know, it'd be like an educational Disney game, you know, the ones that teach you like the alphabet and that, and like one of those. However, it turned out to be this very stylistic hack and slash JRPG that fused both Disney and Final Fantasy together by a company called Squaresoft, and it came to be known as Kingdom Hearts. When I first started playing Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 1 on March 28th, 2002, obviously being a 3-year-old, I had no fucking clue what was going on. If I remember correctly, I was only able to beat the first few shadows you ever come up against in the Dive to the Heart section of the game, and that's it. It wasn't until 2 years later, when I was 5 years old, where I actually got past the Dive to the Heart. Then I subsequently got stuck on the dark side at the end of Destiny Islands, so to say the least, I was pretty shit at Kingdom Hearts back then. I'd argue pretty shit is an understatement. However, that's not the reason why it's in this video. The reason why I'm talking about it is that when I was growing up, around about 2004, I had to get my appendix taken out, so I was taken to hospital for a few weeks. But while I was in so much pain and agony, Kingdom Hearts was the one thing that kept me through it. Every time I'd wake up, if there wasn't any like surgery or anything needed for me, I would just stick on the PS2 and put Kingdom Hearts in and play it till I had to go to sleep, really. And I absolutely loved that because it was the first time in my life that I had properly played games on a regular basis. Yes, I had played games before this point, like Ratchet & Clank, Crash, Jak and Daxter and other games like that, but I was younger and I didn't get to play through all of them until later in my life. But with Kingdom Hearts, I sat in that hospital and managed to play through the entire thing to help me get through the whole experience, because believe me, when your appendix bursts like it did to me, it is not a fun time for anyone, and apparently I could have even been killed by that, but Kingdom Hearts just encouraged me to push through it because I had heard rumours that another Kingdom Hearts game was coming out for the PS2. Now obviously I didn't know it came out of E3 that year, but instantly I wanted it because of the amazing experience that I had had with the first game. That being said, it allows me to smoothly segue into the next game, a sequel released on December 22nd, 2005, Kingdom Hearts 2. I would argue Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of the most important games in my entire life out of like every single game, because I feel like it's what sparked me to have this passion and drive for video games as I do today. When I had bought Kingdom Hearts 2, I would go to school, come back and sit hours on end trying to play through it, smashing Heartless in these new things called Nobodies, until I met Demyx in Hollow Bastion, which was just one of the worst experiences with bosses I have ever had in my life. I mean, nowadays he's easy, I could beat him with my eyes closed, but back then as a 6-year-old he was a tough shell to crack. However, I did eventually beat him, proceed to the world that never was, and get slapped in the face with another roadblock known as Xigbar, who wasn't as bad as Demyx at the time, but he was still a very annoying boss that kept me up at night crying in the hope Final Form would pop up and say hi during the fight. Kingdom Hearts 2 holds a very, very special place in my heart because it taught me many life lessons outside the game. It taught me to value friendship, to always look out for one another, to always try to see the good in a bad situation, and to always be true to yourself and those around you. So those are some of the many life lessons I learned from Kingdom Hearts 2, which even pushes forward the notion that video games aren't just these mindless, soulless corporate machines made to grind out the money of the good-willed consumer, which I do admit looks more and more like it in the modern era of games, but most games are made to bring out the passion in gamers and to teach them life lessons that will benefit them in the real world. But that's enough of all that, inspirational gaming talk. That's put me a little bit off topic. But the final game today I want to talk about is Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, released on March 29th, 2012. The first Kingdom Hearts game I didn't get on release date, with the reason being that it was during my second year of high school. I was growing up and everyone around me made me feel like liking the likes of Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet & Clank. All those games that you would play in your childhood were socially unacceptable and would be punishable through ridicule. So it wasn't until E3 2013 when I saw that Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, which legitimately made me tear up watching, that reignited the passionate fire for Kingdom Hearts that I had. So I went out and I bought Kingdom Hearts 3D, and to this day it still stands as one of my favourite games in the series. The mechanics were so much different than what I remembered, obviously since it was using the command deck instead of the command menu, but it was so much fun, and I cannot wait for it to re-release in 60 frames per second, 1080p and 2.8. That's going to be absolutely beautiful to play. You guys must be thinking 3D is a pretty insignificant game in comparison to the other two, but it's almost the same way. It helped me nurture the passion that Kingdom Hearts 3's E3 2013 trailer gave me. There's also the fact that I feel that Kingdom Hearts 3D is pretty symbolic to me as a person, because near the end of the game, Sora has grown so much. Yes, he might still be a bit of an idiot, but he's grown a lot, and you can see that shine through when he's facing Xigbar and Xemnas, which I always thought was a beautiful thing to see. And honestly, I think it kinda relates to me as well, because I went through this whole phase in high school where I was just kinda like a puppet for everyone around me to just kinda exploit and just play around with, much like the organisation did to Sora. But now that I'm out of high school and I'm going to college and I haven't got those people behind me trying to use me, I just feel that I've grown so much that I can completely look past what happened. But that's all there really is to my Kingdom Hearts story. I know this has been a kind of rambly and not really concise video, I guess, but if you lasted to this long, thank you, the viewer, because despite this video being about my story, it's dedicated to all you guys, the people who have given me the opportunity to make these videos about my passions and to give my opinions on them and to just talk about them really, whether they be about Kingdom Hearts, Danganronpa, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, you name it. It's all thanks to you guys that this has been made possible, and I hope we can stick together as the Azure Army as we push towards bigger and better things. So once again, thank you all for 100 subscribers, but nevertheless, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below of your story about any of your passions and how they've affected you throughout your life. I'd absolutely love to hear them. Share this amongst your friends. I've been Azure Ace, and thank you for coming to the video.
It is I, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, and you're watching Azure Ace. Subscribe for more content like this one.